Alright, so if you've been following the Perez Hilton story this week, there's a new update, and it's a serious one. His family just came forward with the most detailed statement yet, and it changes the picture quite a bit from where things stood a few days ago. Let's walk through exactly what they said and how we got here. Quick recap for anyone just landing on this. Tuesday, August 4th, Perez Hilton had a mental health crisis that played out live on TikTok from his home near Miami. Concerned viewers actually called the police themselves. That's how alarming this was. The Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office responded, found him alone inside, and made the call to de-escalate the situation rather than force their way in, prioritizing his safety over a confrontation. He was safely recovered and taken to the hospital. TikTok pulled the stream after about 30 minutes and suspended his account not long after. And honestly, in the days right after, search results for his name were being suppressed on the platform entirely. That's how fast and how seriously this was being handled behind the scenes. In the days that followed, his family put out a couple of short statements. The first confirmed he was receiving care, that their focus was entirely on his well-being, and asked for privacy while they worked through it. A follow-up update said he was able to communicate with them, which they described as a real source of hope. At that point, that was genuinely the best update anyone could have asked for. Stable, communicating, surrounded by family. Now here's the update from this weekend, and it's more detailed and honestly more serious than anything we've had so far. His family confirmed Hilton remains hospitalized under Florida's Baker Act. If you're not familiar with what that is, it's a state law that allows someone to be held involuntarily for a mental health evaluation if they're considered a danger to themselves. It's not a criminal hold, it's a medical and psychiatric safeguard, the kind of thing designed specifically to keep someone safe through an acute crisis when they might not be able to keep themselves safe on their own. And here's the part that's genuinely concerning. The family statement reads, quote, Perez's condition remains serious but stable. He experienced significant blood loss and sustained additional injuries that will require surgery in the coming days. His treatment and recovery will be a long process. That's about as direct and sobering as a family statement gets, and it tells you this is far from over. They did share one small piece of good news in the middle of that though, that he'd been able to spend time with his mother and sister over the weekend, which given everything else is a genuinely meaningful detail.
Perez Hilton update. He now has to have surgery due to his self-inflicted wounds. Now, according to our research, his family is saying that he is able to speak now. He has not made any videos as for a return back to TikTok or any social media platform right now. A lot of people are saying it was sepsis. Some people were saying that he was possessed by a demon. The children were in the house, but a family member took them away. And I believe he barricaded himself in the house. Then the police came and got him. He was in the hospital. Now he's awake. He is speaking and needs to have surgery due to his wounds. I think some people are also saying he lost way too much blood. But we're going to see in the next couple of days what's going to happen with Perez Hilton. So keep it locked in to the facts here at Rich Lux for the hottest celebrity news and gossip up to date regarding Perez Hilton. Keep it locked in. Keep him in your prayers. Let's mind that. Because a lot of people are holding his past against him. And he has changed. If you really think about Perez Hilton the last couple of months, he has changed a lot. But it's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. This is Rich Lux with the hottest celebrity news and gossip on TikTok.
Now, there's something else in this statement worth pointing out, because it directly corrects a narrative that's been floating around online this week. His family clarified, quote, his communication has been extremely limited and confined to immediate family, medical providers, and others directly involved in his care. He has not communicated with the media or issued any public statements. So if you've seen posts or videos out there claiming he's spoken out publicly, made a statement, given an interview, none of that's accurate. His own family wanted that cleared up directly in their own words, which tells you they're paying attention to how this is being covered. The statement didn't stop there either. His family also made a pretty pointed request to the media and to the public. They asked people to leave the area around the home, to stop following family members around, and specifically to stop photographing his 3 kids. They went as far as asking photo agencies directly not to purchase, publish, or distribute any images of the children that may have already been taken. Their words were, quote, there is absolutely no reason for members of the media or the public to remain outside the family's home. When a family has to say that explicitly, it tells you a lot about what the last several days have actually looked like for them, trying to manage a medical crisis while also dealing with people camped outside. That request is honestly the part of the story that's easy to lose sight of. Behind every headline this week, there are actual people, his mother, his sister, and 3 kids under the age of 14, trying to get through something genuinely hard in real time with cameras outside their door. As for the online reaction, it's shifted noticeably since this update. Earlier in the week, things were split. Real concern on one side, but also a lot of pointed criticism, bringing up his past treatment of people like Britney Spears and Amanda Bynes, some of it bordering on outright karma framing. This update seems to have moved the needle. The seriousness of it, the blood loss, the surgery, the direct plea for privacy, has pulled a lot more people towards straightforward sympathy and away from the harsher takes that were common just a few days ago.
No, Perez Hilton's ass isn't asking for privacy at this time. What? You basically made a career out of harassing celebrities into like their own self-destruction. And then when it's happening to you, you think it's okay to like just leave you alone? Hell no. We should be talking about this guy 24/7. He apologized. I'll give him that. But like, it's pretty crazy, right? That this feels like hypocritical on another level. This dude was one of the leading voices in like making sure that Britney Spears like really came down hard, and then he wants the same kind of like privacy that he didn't afford her. He pioneered a lot of what like independent journalism is now. Journalism in quotes. Like whatever the blogosphere crap that we have now, we probably wouldn't have had it without him. Again, he did say sorry, but that's not going to fix any of the damage he caused on a like wider societal scale. And not going to fix anything done to like these individual celebrities that he did it to in the first place. It's a quagmire. Quagmire he caused.
So what happens next? His family says surgery is expected in the coming days, though they haven't specified exactly what it's addressing beyond the blood loss and additional injuries they mentioned. No further medical detail has been made public, and we're not going to guess at specifics his family hasn't chosen to share. That's their call, not ours.
Perez Hilton's exact medical situation is pretty serious. He lost a significant amount of blood, and his mother is reporting or updating to his website to the public that he's going to require at least a few surgeries to help whatever injuries he has. And it does sound like whatever his speaking is very, very limited. And I don't know, upon thinking about that, I would be very curious if there wasn't some kind of substance involved as well. I'm not positive. I know he said he has never done that before, and doesn't even engage in alcohol. He says obviously he's addicted to attention and things like that. But even TMZ said there has to at least be some sort of investigation into CPS. I mean, I've as much as people have sympathy for mental health and things like that, if there are children involved, their safety automatically comes first. And the way that the update was given to the public, the children weren't in the home, but they were evacuated from the home to not have further trauma. So that indicates to me that they were aware of something, and he made these decisions to do all of these things while his children were in the home.
What we actually know, confirmed directly from them, is this. He's alive, he's stable, he's had contact with his family, he's getting care, and his family has now asked, twice, clearly and directly, for privacy during this. That's a request worth respecting rather than pushing past for details they've deliberately kept private. We'll keep tracking this story and bring you the next update the moment it's confirmed. Anyway, this concludes today's video. Be sure to subscribe to LoafTube for future celebrity videos, and turn on that post notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. Until then, see you in the next one.